Hello everybody, I'm Jimmy Fantastic and welcome to my Ogre guide for Warhammer Bloodbowl 25 Season 3 for glorious massive ogres. Right, let's get into this. Thank you very much to Fumble who've sorted out the new rosters here so we can have a look at them. What are ogres all about? Well, surprisingly, ogres are massive and they punch things. That's really the entire thing about the team, right? You've got 6 gigantic ogres. They smash everything. Unfortunately, Gnoblars are a bit rubbish, and they just get in the way. But yeah, it's all about the ogres. It's pretty simple, right? Just bash your team. They've got 70k rerolls, super expensive rerolls. They're tier 4, like with all the other stunties, according to Games Workshop. They can have an apothecary. They want to go Badlands Brawl for the league. World's Edge Super League does not get good stars. And they've got Brawling Brutes, which means they get 3-star player points for a Kaz, which is really nice because that's pretty much how ogres make a lot of casualties because Mighty Blow, and then they get more SPPs. And they've got low-cost linemen, which means Gnoblars don't count their base TV for inducements, which means that that's good actually because it stops them being so expensive. So let's have a look at this. 16 Gnoblars. These are your linemen. They're really bad. Movement 5, Strength 1, Edge 3, PA 3, AV 6. Dodge, Right Stuff, Sidestep, Stunty, Titchy. So they're basically like Snotlings, except they don't have swarming. They've got Agility and Devious primary, which is actually quite good, right? They can get dirty players as primary now. And secondary is General. Only 15k, so you're definitely going to take a dirty player on these guys, like 1 or 2 or 3. They've got Right Stuff, so you can throw them with the ogres. They've got Dodge, so they can reroll dodges. They've got Stunty, so they're unaffected by tackle zones when they're dodging. And they've got Titchy, so that means they dodge on a 2+ all the time. And also they don't have they don't exert negative modifiers for their tackle zone, which you've got to be aware of when you're playing against them. Lots of times I've played people with my ogres and they've thought they couldn't do dodges because of they were real tackle zones, but they're not real tackle zones. They're kind of semi-tackle zones. You still got to dodge them. They're just not giving you the modifiers. And then Sidestep's pretty decent, right? If you don't splat the Gnoblars, they can still survive. They can be a little bit annoying. But yeah, the dirty player is actually quite a big buff for them. They can get a dirty player nowadays. Right, then you've got 5 ogre blockers. 5/5. Let's say it properly. Movement 5, Strength 5, Edge 4+, PA 5+, AV 10+. They've got Bonehead, which is the least bad big guy trait. Mighty Blow, which is obviously fantastic, more injuries. Thick Skull, keeps them on the pitch. Throw a teammate. You can throw your Gnoblars. They've got Strength Primary. They've got Agility, Devious, General, and Passing on secondaries, which means they want Block. They could get Guard, but it's 30, so it's not so good to get Guard anymore because you're already Strength 5. Break Tackle's always been a good one for ogres because so how it used to work in the olden days, break tackle, you just used your strength instead of agility when dodging. But then they changed agility to make it a 4+, X+. So they couldn't do that 1-to-1 transformation anymore. So now what they do is they changed it to +1 for strength 4 or less and +2 for strength 5 or more. But now they've changed it again. They've changed it to +1 for strength 3 or less, +2 for strength 4, and +3 for strength 5. So it actually comes back to how it used to be, right? They actually do dodge on a 1+ now with break tackle, which is what they kind of should have been all along, I think. But people are getting super excited about it, like it's amazing cage breaking thing. It's not. It's what it's the rules we played for a decade. We're all quite used to this. It's not that good. It's decent though, right? Because otherwise people can just mark your ogres for critical turns. So, and you can cage break occasionally with break tackle. So break tackle's decent, block's good, stand firm's actually quite good, really good stand firm. So you're probably taking stand firm rather than guard now. Actually, right? Guard's still decent, but because you're already strength 5 anyway, I think I value stand firm and break tackle more than guard now, just because of elite skill tax. Block's still amazing though, right? Block is completely amazing. And then you could just take stats, right? Get movement 6/1s, get edge 3+, edge 2+, you know, get an edge 2+ ogre. Like, why not, right? It's not that much TV anymore. It's just really not. Like, it's crazy, right? You can have block and stand firm, and an edge 2+ ogre is cheaper than that. Like, it's crazy. So, yeah. Ogres, good players, 140k, super expensive, but they're kind of good players. They don't have loner, right? Because it's not an ogre team. And then you've got a Runt punter, who actually isn't very good at all. He's a bit better at passing, but he doesn't have throw teammate. He has kick teammate, which isn't as good and is completely unnecessary now. It means he can't get stuff like bullseye. Oh yeah, bullseye is one you could get for your ogre as well. You probably want one with bullseye. You could even roll stats and then like take PA and then take bullseye. So there's strats you could try with ogre, but these are more conceptual at the moment because we're not sure exactly how they work, you know, how effective they'll be. But certainly, you know, you could make a dedicated thrower, but it's not going to be the Runt punter because he hasn't got throw teammate, and a lot of the skills that involve throw teammate require to have throw teammate, and he's got a kick teammate, so you just can't have bullseye and stuff. So it's a weird one where kick teammate says you can use skills that work with throw teammate, but the skills that throw teammate only let you take them if you've got throw teammate. So it's a bit, I guess it'll get FAQ'd, but for the moment he's not so good. He gets passing on primary, and he's an ogre, so you still need him. You just need him on your team because he's an ogre, and he can take leader, and then that will sort out a few of your early problems with rerolls. So there you go, that's the team. Now we can look at the buffs and nerfs, thanks to Garion from Fumble. Gnoblar's game primary DP access, yeah, which is great. The improved PAs don't really matter much. It just you know, it helps everybody a bit. So who cares about the PAs? Brawling Brutes getting SPPs faster, yep. 6 MVP rule is huge for this team, and you know, you just guaranteed MVPs on ogres instead of getting them half the time on ogres. Like, that's absolutely massive. You can kick teammate, throw teammate, and pass in the same turn. Yes, I mean, the pass is all that you need, and it's a 3+ pass from Gnoblar, so you know that actually does matter, their passing. Brick and Grotty it's not Brick and Grotty, is it? It's Grack and Crumbleberry. They're very OP because of the special rule, but I think they will be nerf banned or FAQ'd. Yeah. So I've built this guide in mind with them being nerf banned or FAQ'd. Ogres can't stall. Yes, if an ogre has the ball, they can't stall because they have to roll the dice to score. There is more starting tackle out there. Whites, blitzers, and all of alliance. Yep, that's true. That is true. Right, but so I made like my recommended starting lineup that I made for Fumble was just like a kind of fair one, if you like. Right, this is the classic ogre team. 8 linemen, Gnoblars, 5 ogres, 1 Runt punter. That's 965. You get 2 dedicated fans, and then you've got 25k in cash. Your TV is 845 for inducements because of low-cost linemen. Yeah, Badlands Pro is what you want to take. You can induce a reroll and a team mascot, and then buy an apple after game 1. So what some people will do is they will drop an ogre for 2 rerolls. But you don't have to do that, right? You can just have induce a reroll for 100, that's 70. Get a team mascot, that's 125, you've got 1.5. Instead of 140 for 2. Like, that's decent, right? Like, that's really decent. And you've got all 6 ogres to start with. So there was controversy about how to start an ogre team, like if you want to play it fair, if you like, or normally. And I think now there's no doubt I was already strongly in favour of 0 rerolls, but now that you get this, the mascot and the inducing a reroll, it's incredible. Now, is it the best way to win with ogres? Probably not, right? Sadly, it's probably better to ditch the Runt punter, ditch an ogre, and then like have Grack and Crumbleberry or whatever, you know, like things like that, Varag, you know, whatever, all that kind of nonsense. But to me, that's lame, and it's not really playing the team. It's not playing it as intended, right? Like, it's in an ogre team, you want ogres on it. I think that's the best way to do it. 6 ogres, induce a reroll, induce a mascot, and you're fine. You could also like induce Scrapper's Sawhead, right? Like he's all right if you need a ball carrier. If you want a ball carrier, you could get him and a mascot. But rerolls are decent. But yeah, maybe Scrapper's better than an induced reroll probably. So, but maybe Scrapper and a mascot. But in which case, actually, I've just realised it's 845. You've only got to drop one ogre, haven't you, to get Grack and Crumbleberry or whatever. Oh, okay. Okay, well, probably the bet in that case. So don't induce Scrapper. Play this team and play fair with rerolls and stuff. But if you want to be a disgusting power gamer, then yeah, you probably drop the punter and then get a star, because then that's like 700, right? And then you can just get whatever, Varag or Grack and Crumbleberry, whatever's allowed. So yeah, that is just better, isn't it, to be honest? Because then you've got loads of money as well, so you can top up 50k over now, so you'll be able to get the mascot as well. So yeah, all right. Am I just going to do this whole video again? No, I mean, I've said it now. I'll edit this. I'll edit this in on Fumble. But yeah, honestly, just getting stars is just way better. It's way better. But if you want to play fair, if your league has banned star players, then this is better. And this is an ogre team, right? This is getting you 6 developed ogres. To be fair, this is getting you 6 developed ogres, right? And then you can get blocking them all and stuff, and you can do stuff. So this is how to make an ogre team. It's just not the best way to win if you're playing an ogre roster. But this is the best ogre team, so that's okay. I'll add the actual better build on Fumble now that I've thought about it a bit more. As you can see, not the greatest amount of prep goes into these. Unfortunately, I've just got a few days to make all the videos, and then I've got to get back to casting the World Championships. So I'm just using this time to make a bunch of videos. So yeah, that was a bit haphazard, but there you go. Right. It was still fair, right? I still discussed everything. That's fine, isn't it? Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and stay fantastic.